The life you settled for, you didn't fully choose any of it. You inherited it. Now I want to ask you something, and I need you to be honest. Not with me, with yourself. The life you're living right now, the job you go to, the city you live in, the things you say yes to, did you choose them or did they choose you? Because there is a difference, and most people never stop long enough to ask which one is true. Let me tell you something nobody has ever said to you clearly. Everything you're afraid of was someone else's fear first. Your fear of failure probably belonged to your father. Your fear of standing out probably belonged to your mother. Your fear of trying something different probably belonged to everyone around you who never tried anything different themselves. And one day, without anyone asking, without you even noticing, you picked up their fears. You carried them home. You built your entire life around them. And now you call those fears responsibility, maturity, being realistic. But they were never yours. They were handed to you and you accepted them. Because everyone around you accepted them too. Think about the last big decision you made. Not what you decided, but why you decided it. Was it because it felt true to you? Was it because it made you feel alive? Was it because deep inside something said, yes, this is mine, this is right? Or was it because it was safe? It was acceptable. It would not upset anyone. It would not embarrass anyone. It would not make anyone uncomfortable. If you're honest, really honest, most of your biggest decisions were made around other people's comfort, not your own truth. You took the job not because you loved it, but because it made sense to everyone else. You stayed in the city not because it was yours, but because leaving felt too risky. You stopped chasing the thing not because you stopped wanting it, but because someone once told you it was not realistic. And you believed them because they said it with such certainty, because they looked so sure. But here's what they never told you. They were afraid too. They were afraid of what it would mean if you actually made it. And here's the hardest thing I'll say in this entire video. The people who gave you their fears did not do it to hurt you. Your parents, your teachers, the people who raised you, they gave you their fears because those fears protected them. And they loved you. So they gave you the only protection they knew. But protection and freedom are not the same thing. And nobody told you that. So you grew up protected, but not free. Safe, but not alive. And there is a version of you that has been standing quietly in the back of your mind for years, waiting. Not angry, not desperate, just waiting. For the day you finally ask, what would I do if I was not afraid of someone else's fear? That question is the most important question you'll ever ask yourself. Not what should I do with my life, not what does success look like, but simply, what would I do if none of the inherited fear was there? What would you choose? Where would you go? Who would you become? And what is the thing you have never let yourself want fully? Because somewhere someone made you feel that wanting it was dangerous or selfish or unrealistic. That thing, whatever just came to your mind, that is yours. That is not someone else's fears. That is your actual life trying to come true. You cannot unlive the years you spent inside someone else's fear. They are gone. But you can do something that most people never do. You can stop right now in this moment after this video ends. You can sit in the silence and ask yourself, whose fear is this? Is it mine or did I inherit it? And for every fear, every limitation, every reason you have told yourself you cannot, ask that question. Because some of those fears will be yours, real, valid, worth respecting. But some of them will not be yours at all. And the moment you see that, the moment you separate your truth for someone else's fear, everything changes. Not overnight, not dramatically, not all at once, but quietly, permanently, completely. You start living your own life for the first time. And that is the only life that was ever worth living.